Come on, big round of applause for Jack.
Hi guys, I am Jax, and I am an online dater, and it fucking sucks. It's the absolute worst. Dating strangers is my nightmare over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day for inane conversations. And I honestly, I've even like Irish goodbye out of some of them, just like bolted when it's that bad. You're just like, I'm out at any cost. But I do it because like, what else do you do in 2016? And also because I have a Jewish mom. So my online profile says, brains are the new tits. But Henry was an ass guy. His opening line to me was something along the lines of, I have an extra ticket to a comedy show tomorrow night. Send me the picture of your ass you're most comfortable sending to a stranger and it's yours. And I know that's like super pervy and weird, but I've been on so many boring like, sup girl, how's your day dates, that I was like, fine, something different, it's a comedy show, like we're gonna do this. And I get there, and he's actually like really cute and like really smart, like just the right amount of nerdy. And we go get seats at the comedy show, but we had showed up a little late. And so we sat like on the floor in the front row, which I know is like danger zone. And but like the comedy show was hilarious. Some of my favorite comedians were there, and the show was happening. And all of a sudden, I see Henry like get up to go to the bathroom. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, who gets up in the middle of a set that's like daggers on you? Like, you're gonna get taken down. And somehow he's like a ninja. He gets to the bathroom without anyone saying anything, and I'm like, this might be love. But on the way back, he was not so lucky. He tried to like sort of like crab walk, crawl back to where he was so as not to draw attention to himself. But he happened to knock over his beer glass in the process, and it just like shattered everywhere, and the comedian made a joke and everyone laughed and we both turned bright red and we continued watching the show. But 2 minutes later, he taps me on the arm and he's like, I'm bleeding. And I'm like, what? And he like lifts his hand from behind his back and it's just like covered in blood. And I look down, there's a giant puddle under him, and I'm like, oh my god, he sat on one of the shards of glass. And so I'm like, shit, we gotta get out of here. He's like, no, I already interrupted this guy's set, but I can't. I'm like, dude, there's a door right there. Like, we can just pop out the door, we gotta like get you like scotch tape or to the hospital or something, I don't know. So we get outside, and like, to be honest, this is the moment where I'm like, fuck, like, I could just jet. Like, I just met this guy who doesn't even know my last name, and I can run. But all of a sudden, we were fucking busted. The security guard comes bolting around, he's like, you can't leave out that door, ah! And all of a sudden, like, I like snap into like mom hero mode, and I'm like, wait, he's bleeding, we need to help him. And he's like, oh, he's bleeding, like, what? And he's like, let me take you to the green room, there's a bathroom there, like, we'll handle this. So we head up the stairs behind, this is the Virgil, we head up the stairs behind the club, and like at the top of the stairs, Dimitri Martin, Kristen Shaw, like all of my favorite comedians, and I'm like, this dude's ass is bleeding, I barely know. He goes to the bathroom to like tend to his wound, and I'm just like sitting on the couch gathering my thoughts and trying not to like stare awkwardly at these amazing comedians. And Kristen Shaw looks in, she's like, is your boyfriend okay? And I'm like, that's not my boyfriend, this is the first date. And she, all of a sudden, like, all of the empathy turns to pure joy because she knows that her set is gonna be the best set ever. And so I'm sitting there just like waiting for whatever, like the sheer terror to end. And all of a sudden I hear, Jax, from the bathroom. He's like, I can't reach it. So this is the moment. This is the moment where I have to decide what kind of person I am. So I go into the bathroom and he drops trout. And 30 minutes into knowing this guy, into my first date that I'm excited about, I'm cleaning up his bloody butt. And I know this is the part where you guys want me to tell you that, like, we're still together. We are still a forever reminder of me in the form of a 1-inch scar on his upper left butt cheek. And to me, he's the memory of knowing that when it matters, I stay.